Hi everyone, it's Mike with Crane Realty. We're at the start of a new month here in December 2023. Hope you're all doing really well. We got our first blanket of snow outside, which is really exciting. So hopefully everyone's having safe travels out there. We get a chance now that the month of November is closed out that we can look at the previous month's inventory and just see where this fall as we head into winter. So we're not quite there yet. As the fall season is finishing up and we're headed into winter, what that means for our real estate market. What is it trending? What is it looking like? Are we seeing some upticks by any chance? Are things kind of leveling out? Or maybe that reservoir of new listings is kind of really depleting and it's causing a more aggressive bidding war. Again, just really basic economics of supply and demand. Without much more delay, let's get right into the numbers and see what we're looking at. So we could start with looking at the last 5 years, and then looking in Ontario County is where our headquarters are based out of. And we'll be looking at it as a month view. If you were to see chart, it would look something like this. So over the last 5 years, these peaks are where we go into the summertime, and then these drops are where we kind of enter into the winter season. So, it really is a seasonal kind of profession. People tend to think in summertime, they're going to get a little bit more money. It's easier to move. It shifts with school. So a lot of things take place during the summertime. So that's usually where we see that huge flux of inventory, and then it really winds down during the winter months. And you can see right here, we have this really steep trajectory going down with regard to the amount of new listings hitting the market. Obviously, this year for 2023 is the lowest out of any of the previous years. So if we were to click on data, it would look something like this. So you can see at the very bottom right for November, and if you look across, we go from like 2018 with 184, and now this past month, 109. So not very many listings. Obviously 2018, thinking back when I was a realtor at that time, it was certainly more of a buyer's market. You could see a property, kind of sleep on it, get back to them the next day, and then you could have some maybe negotiating back and forth. And then certainly into 2019 and then into 2020 with COVID, things really flipped and it became a very strong seller's market. But it was transitioning out of 2018 into 2019 that was occurring into being a more stronger seller's market. Less inventory. This number is actually not too bad. I was concerned that we might even get into the double digit column, but fortunately we were able to get over 100 new listings, 109. I'm anticipating December might actually be something somewhat similar to the previous months. As you can see, it's been hovering around 100 or so. We've had an uptick with regard to some sellers activity. So I don't know if it's just an internal thing with Crane Realty and the experience that us and our agents are experiencing, but we're hoping that others are experiencing it as well for a stronger market, really, that maybe it's due to the price or the interest rate adjustments that have been taking place. They've actually been decreasing a little bit. So maybe with people seeing that trajectory as a good thing, they can start looking around, selling, and putting their homes on the market. So, there's bank owns, there's people with estates, seasons of life, but for others that are looking to upgrade their home or what have you, maybe they're looking at now being a good time, so they're pivoting, which is great. So interested to see how we'll finish out the year 2023 with December. I'm hoping we can hit 100 and actually try to be in the black here, but not great signs for 2023 as a whole, considering the real lack of inventory. I know for every buyer that I've talked to this year, it's just been really difficult, probably more so than any other year prior, with regard to finding a home, being successful purchasing it, and now having to deal with this really high interest rate. So next year is an election year. Maybe the powers that will be might adjust those dials just a little bit and create some breathing room for us to see the interest rates go down a little touch. That's my prediction. We'll see. But we'll get there when we get there. So for everyone else, hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk again later. Take care. Bye bye.